All right, welcome back. This is SaaSx1C, and yeah, today is I think like somewhat of a realization. We're talking on the idea of deliberate cognitive friction. This one's uh, this one's this one's like sort of not so obvious because uh, the connotation that goes along with the word friction is pretty negative. It's friction slows things down. Friction makes them less easy. You have to like overcome friction to get things done. Friction is usually considered to be kind of negative. So this one's something that I've noticed lately. I've been journaling a lot lately. I've been journaling in different modalities along the lines of the last video, the joys of logging. I have been maintaining a bunch of different journals. There are some where I type things out. Uh, there are some where I write things out by hand, where I meditate upon things in depth. Uh, So yeah, I mean, to like sort of set off the idea to get it started. Uh, I wanted to talk about this to like highlight the benefits of deliberate friction. Uh, the way I'm going to frame it is you always have this certain inner voice that you internally have. Uh, that is uh, that is always active. It's like I mean, a lot of things are there out to deal with it. Probably when you sleep, it sort of, I don't know what happens to it. Something happens to it. It dies down a little, but then until you dream, it's probably back. So yeah, when you sleep, it's kind of off. Probably when you meditate a little, sometimes it's like off for a bit, for a bunch of moments or something, where you're like focusing on something else, I guess. Sometimes when you're like lost in a particular activity or something, it's kind of lost, I guess. I mean, I don't know if you're enjoying food or if you're like with certain people having a laugh with a bunch of people. I guess you lose it then as well. Maybe when you're watching television or a good movie, when you're like completely focused, that's when you lose that voice. Uh, but yeah, when I'm doing these video essays, when I'm like actually like speak out right now, like out loud, my inner voice is kind of in sync with what I am actually like in present. This also happens when you are like writing something down by hand. It doesn't happen when I type. Because for me, I guess the act of writing an A, the act of pressing an A, the act of writing an A, you're much more aware that you're writing an A, and the consequent phonemes that evolve when you like write multiple letters together or whatever. So that deliberate friction that you experience when you're like writing something, uh, it has been helping me think through my ideas much better. Uh, I probably have like I don't know 600 to 700 words. So like I don't count, but then given the size of the page versus like how my handwriting is, I can give an estimate. It's probably like 500 words plus every morning that I like meditate upon a particular philosophical aspect of something. It might be anything. I won't get into the topic that I actually read about. It's like it depends on the day and like what I have plans for the day or like what cognitive experiment I'm running for the day. Uh, but then doing so sort of just like the act of writing versus let's say if I would have typed it out versus if let's say I did a video essay on it versus let's say I just given an AI a prompt that I want to like expand my meditations upon this after a voice recording. Uh, with that granularity of cognitive friction to like formalize your ideas and arrive at a proper conclusion. Uh, the way I carry myself after the whole act is done, after the deed is done, the act of cognitively like doing that thing of like thinking upon it or meditating upon it. The friction, the more friction you have, the more context I carry throughout the day in terms of like how my inner voice is thinking about the thing. So writing has been doing that for me. Video essays sort of do that in a very casual manner. They're like pretty easy. You don't need a lot of video essays kind of hit a sweet spot between not needing too much effort to start them or publish them or whatever versus actually offering decent space to be to be thoughtful, to like slow down. And because you're like actually like speaking, I could go on a walk and think through these things in my own mind, but then I very easily lose myself again in different things that I see. I don't know, like a particular whatever I see on the road, or like if it's an extra but I'm like walking past, uh, anything that catches my mind because I'm in the environment. That sort of affects my line of thought. Uh, but yeah, sitting down and writing with maximum friction. So I don't know. Give yourself a constraint to like make it legible, or not write for the sake of writing, but actually how do I say this? Actually make it worth reading later on, in the sense that you're writing something that is going to mature into a particular thought later on. That sort of fact about like just things in your life that you want to like meditate upon. That has been sort of a decent activity that I've been practicing lately. I just realized this today morning during my morning journaling session where I was meditating upon a particular aspect of this inner voice. Is when I am writing, my inner voice is perfectly in sync with how I am like exactly like physically writing. It's like the way I write the words. I mean, when you read stuff, there's something called as sub-vocalization. So when you're writing, the sub-vocalization is like exactly in sync with when I'm writing, and like my thinking also. I sort of think out loud on paper. I don't make it too polished in the sense that I'll have to like wait and think and then write. I sort of think out loud on paper. So it's all pretty much in sync. That experience is kind of valuable, I guess. It helps you be aware of that own that your it helps you be aware of your own cognitive state pretty well and that inner voice. So that's what I understood. Uh, the value of like just like writing things down on paper. I mean, I do maintain electronic journals as well, like where I type a whole bunch of stuff. They are convenient for indexing things later on. Going back to things, but their value lies in the past. The act of writing, introducing friction in the moment, that gives you value in the present. I mean, the moment I write something by hand, it even applies to like learning things. Uh, so if you like write alongside reading textbooks or doing whatever, I retain that much better. Now there are studies on this, but yeah, anecdotally experiencing this is sort of different. So yeah, there's that, and there's granularities to this. There's levels to this game. I used to have a lot of personal knowledge management stuff that is AI augmented. I usually uh, go through these complete flushes of old notes and like start fresh from time to time. Yesterday was one of those days, and this time I decided to go completely hand typed notes with extremely deep thought without using any AI in there. So all of it project based learning. I am not trying to replicate Wikipedia or have a one-to-one map of domains, existing domains to nodes. It's going to be a very project-specific and well thought out sort of a vault this time. And that in itself is I can anticipate the value that offers over the longer run. It is going to be slow, but I think it's ultimately going to be the most valuable. Because the most cognitively easiest way to do this, which I had been doing for a while in my last iteration of the personal knowledge management vault, was having an AI generate outlines for me of the current topic, which I would personally link. So I would only link them with my own intuition and like traverse them. But this time also, I'm also going to create or like write out or like type out my abstracts by myself. So there's that. That's new. Uh, yeah. How you could practically work with this is introduce a practice of writing daily. That's one. Uh, then, yeah, I don't know, slow down deliberately. I also have stopped speed reading all the time. I used to read books for the sake of reading them. Uh, I have deliberately introduced. You keep on asking yourself questions in the middle of reading a book, which make you again slow down and think and whatever. So there's probably a lot of literature on this, but just I've been just testing out the idea of introducing more friction into the things I do across different domains. That has been working out quite well. So I am experiencing increased retention and increased clarity of thought and all those sort of things. So this that. It's just kind of funny though, because like why why I am I why was this not obvious to me before? It was mostly with a false sense of urgency, I guess, to like finish a book or or do a whole bunch of things quickly or like get things over with. But yeah, uh, I have recently started being okay with not not completing ideas up until a finishing point with urgency. I let them take their natural course. Uh, yeah, you of course get things done uh, where it matters, where like finishing the stuff matters. But then in a lot of places where you want long-term value, it is worth it to like deliberately slow it down. I guess not. I guess I will. I think I can assert on it. And yeah, that is the point of today's SaaS. I guess that's it. Yeah, it's about being deliberately cognitively slow in certain things and taking your time and not being ashamed of being slow. I guess that's the major change that's there. Yeah, that's the SaaS. Thanks for tuning in. This was SaaSx1C. Deliberate cognitive friction. Yeah, that's what it was. Uh, I will soon, along these lines, start to have blogs on convert.com as well. Right now, I don't have a lot. Right now, I just do video essays. Video essays, as I told, like they're a healthy mix of convenience and yeah, cognitive friction that sort of make you think and make you stop and like sync your inner voice with what you're speaking at the moment. I mean, I do let myself go from time to time here. But I think writing by hand and like typing uh, are like a little more evolved, like a little more aggressive friction that sort of bring you to a halt and like really make you think and like really check your ideas. So yeah, I'm going to like start that too. Uh, I do that anyway a lot privately, but then I think I'll start publishing as well. So that's that. This was yeah, I already shared with SaaSx 1C. See you in the next one.